Alright. What are y'all counting? Okay. Alright, so we've got our usual microphone here, guys.
93.
So I can't really check on this to make sure it's working, so I'm gonna call my mom and see if it's working. I don't know how to see if we're on right now. Hey, are we live? Hey, can you hear me? Guys, be quiet for a second. Is it not on there? Well, just go to the YouTube channel. It should be able to see it. Okay. Okay, so are we on there? Because I don't really know what. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, hi. Say hi to Grandma. She's on the phone right now. She's watching us on YouTube too.
Hey, Grandma on the YouTube video, and hey, Grandma on the phone.
Alright, we love you.
Have a good night. What you got, Grandma?
That's funny. Alright. Love you.
Dada, it's making us crap.
No, just press B.
We're pressing B. That's what it does every time we press B.
Well, you can also
Can we all go and play one?
Guys, okay, only one of you can do that at a time. That's why it keeps doing that. Just let Jack or either one do the 7 and up. Alright, so I think I don't know if it's officially started and the Bears are on the clock or not. Hey, I wonder if we can switch it. Yeah, I bet while we're live, I wonder if I can switch it over to that. Why is it not on there? Capture card. Settings. There we go. Okay. Close. Alright, now look, it's on there.
They can see us play.
Since we're not really doing anything else right now and the draft hasn't officially started, I'll just let y'all play and we'll put it on the show.
So you can watch us.
Yeah. Now this is live right now, so everybody can see. So remember, let's be good, no fighting, fussing, be nice to each other, and no whining, okay?
Look at our jersey.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
Are y'all on the same team?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, Henry. We need Henry. Hey.
Okay, and then go down to defend short pass. That's probably the best for them. Yeah, there you go.
I'm hitting A.
Are you hitting the Xbox A or the Switch A? You try it, Jackie. I don't know, buddy. My controller?
Oh, there we go. I think your controller's on.
Alright, so hi friends, if you're watching, we're kind of just getting started here, getting underway. I don't know, I can't actually check in. Well, I don't know, maybe I can.
Can we do arcade?
Is this like... Huh?
Can we do arcade?
Just go to my YouTube page and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, view your channel. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, so hey everybody. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've done a live episode with the streaming software. So we're just kind of figuring this out as we go. And right now, since there's nothing actually happening in the draft, I'm just going to let you guys watch them play Madden. And Sissy's back there playing with her Play-Doh. Say hi, everybody. Oh, geez, bye. And we've got our karaoke machine. We busted that out. We're going to sing some songs probably at some point. We're going to be playing Madden. We're going to be playing... Arlo wants to try to sing the national anthem. And we're going to be talking about the draft.
I'm going to play Keys Go by Downstate. you.
So,
I'm blocking somebody.
again, I don't know what I'm doing. If anybody notices any problems, like something sounds weird,
Dad,
or
we were about
whatever,
to get a short
text me or
yard.
put it in the chat, and we'll try to
Somebody
fix
was coming for all for so I juked him and then I blocked somebody for Arlo. I was blocking somebody for Ari.
it. Oh boy.
Which way do you want to do? I'm hitting a button. Oh, it's me.
I meant to do this earlier, but
We're gonna switch controllers
it's
for
been
a
a
little
crazy
bit.
day, and I've got 3 youngins, and I work today, and I barely had time to get any of this set up. So now I'm trying to tell more people to watch. So
Oh, go! Oh, first down! Oh, that was second. Second and one. Second and one. Okay, I'm gonna do a run.
Copy.
We're gonna do a run.
I'm gonna send this
Okay, this is
to
gonna be easy. I'm gonna easily do it.
other people.
Oh, he got the first down. He got the first down. He got the first down. Right? Daddy, we just got messed up because for some reason Derek Henry stopped and went. We stopped his. We stopped his Cowboy.
I gotta just put your laundry in the dryer too here in a second.
Go Hawkins! First down. Again. We have got 2 first downs so far, Daddy. They're all the same.
And who else needs to know about this? I need to tell mommy.
I just tricked somebody! Dad, I just got that! Dad,
Hey,
all
look,
was
there's Eminem.
Eminem.
He's from Detroit. That's where they're doing the draft.
Eminem?
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Whitey.
Guess what? Somebody was coming for Arlo, but I came up and tricked the guy.
You did. That's awesome.
Arlo, at least.
So is Arlo playing as player 1? Is he doing quarterback mostly?
Yeah, Arlo's doing play. Arlo has my control. I can't move! I couldn't move! I can't move!
Buddy, I can't pay attention to that right now. I'm sorry.
To the NFL draft in Detroit.
Whoa.
Dad, did you see that
Oh, we got 4th down?
Yeah, we did a fake punt on 4th down and it converted.
Awesome. There's him. He's actually out there on the stage. Cool. That's pretty neat.
Eminem?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Ty J. Not him, I'm Ty J's kid. I can't move! Hey, you gonna catch it? No! 3rd down, 10. Okay, throw it to somebody else open, okay? Maybe me.
You remember how to switch players, Jackie?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, on this one, Hopkins or Phillips will probably be open, but wait for them to go across. You should have time to throw it. X. Ooh.
Henry!
That's okay.
I didn't know that.
It's alright.
I'm doing another thing, Daddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm doing a real one.
You know how I feel about it. Not a big fan of the... Oh, hey! He hit the punter, so you'll get a 1st down anyway, probably.
We probably
Nice.
Or probably not a 4th down.
Oh, yep. You'll get a 1st down. Now make sure you press A here and accept the penalty.
They just found us and we get a 1st down. These guys gotta win their last. Okay, probably doing it. Did you see that? Okay. Oh!
Go! Oh, touchdown!
Signature.
Oh, boys, there you go.
That is his signature.
Yeah?
Signature on J. Hopkins.
So, for those of you who don't know, I actually went to the draft, the first round when it was in Nashville, and it was a blast. And that's where I met Derrick Henry. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
That's where I met Derrick Henry, and it was a great experience. So that's what's going on there right now in Detroit.
Did you meet Tannehill?
No. Henry was the only player I think I met. I'll be right back, guys.
That was perfect. 7-0. There's Tannehill, your boy. I saw Tannehill out there. I saw number 17.
We got fans from 32 teams right down here, and of course all the Detroit faithful in the back. Welcome to all of you, and most importantly, thank you to Detroit. You guys have been awesome.
No.
You ready to get the show on the road?
No. But
The 2024 NFL Draft is now underway.
don't just hit A, because A might be a good one.
The Chicago Bears are now on top.
Jack, can we switch something? We're both in. Okay, you can press B and get off track with me.
Hey, man. You watching the draft? Oh, let's just get underway. Hey, we're doing a live episode. This is Uncle Brandon. You want to say hi?
Hi, Uncle Brandon.
Hey, so we're doing a live show right now, so I was going to see... Hang on a second. I was going to see if you wanted me to call in and you would like me on the show.
The Bears his pick, along with that goal they brought in, including a terrific young offensive lineman who's on LA when they
Got him down.
the pass capture TSaW.
Remember, hit hard. First pick up. Oh, they got a big one.
Yeah, sure you can get it on there.
Press right stick up and it'll
The
strike the
Bears,
ball.
it just now started, so Bears are on clock, and I expected to take Caleb Williams. But check out the link I sent you, and you can see what we're doing. We're just sitting here messing around and playing video games, and Sissy playing Play-Doh, and I'm going to do some draft analysis while they're being nuts in the background. That's the gist of
We're
what
not
we're
being nuts, yo.
doing. What? He said, we're not being nuts, yo. Want to say hi to Uncle Brandon real quick? In a minute. But yeah, check. They're doing a coverage of it with Belichick's gonna be on there. I know, me too. But yeah.
Oh, look, he's rolling. One of the
Yeah, he's like a regular on there. He's gonna be on their draft coverage. But yeah, if you want, I just want to check with you before I did it. But I'll call you like maybe when the Titans pick, and you can sort of make an appearance on the show.
Oh, somebody blocked me.
All right, man. I'll call you then. All right, love you. Bye. You gonna say bye?
Bye. Bye, Uncle Brandon.
I love you too. Push the button. Alright.
Daddy, can we
Hang
call
on, Grandma's
John?
messaging us something. Let me see what she's saying.
Dad, can we call John?
Maybe in a few minutes.
Well, that's me. Go block. Tiger's Bears just cut somebody off. 50 seconds till the quarter.
What are you doing, baby doll? Do you want to come
I
over
won't
here?
just say. I'm saying
Say hi, Internet.
Oh, 300! Dad, somebody dived and hit 300 Hopkins hard, but he stayed on.
Oh, boy, cool. So, alright, so for those of you who are watching us live, I don't know how well it's syncing up, but it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock for the Bears. They're doing their little rundown. I hope they're not doing the double coverage thing where ESPN's on one channel, and I bet they are. I don't know why they do that, why they split up the coverage between ABC and ESPN. Seems like ESPN is like the more in-depth one, and ABC is the more mainstream one. But it sucks to have to flip back and forth. Like, I want to hear from all of these people. Anyway, I just flipped it to ABC right now. It's also on NFL Network. They have really good coverage of it. Okay, don't be tapping. So, while we are waiting, A.J. Brown just got a new contract for 3 years and a record-breaking $32 million a year, which is appropriate on draft night. It's just like an additional, just like shove it in for Titans fans that he gets that extension on draft night. Whatever. I know that I promise that it was intentional. That was, whether it was his doing or his agent or somebody, they announced this and made it official on draft night just as an additional sort of to us. But anyway, I had some other stuff here on my list I wanted to talk about on my notes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know with all that's going on. What else did we want to talk about? Drafting traits and not potential. I mean, that's pretty. I'm not. Hey, you sticker down. Oh boy, good job. Alright. Hang on, we're about to have to change it from this coverage, this to. See, on this though, I don't have. Oh, there we go. Guys, don't yell at Sushi. Just want to play with y'all too. So, here are my notes. You can see I just kind of made some regular. Oh, so yeah, one thing interesting I heard was on Colin Cowherd, who I haven't listened to in a long time. He's on Fox Sports now, and I just don't really watch or listen to that much, but I really liked him, and I do still whenever I check in. He was saying that, according to some statistics, they found that in the first round, offensive linemen are the least likely to bust of any position group. Wide receivers, actually, in the first round, are the most likely to bust, and right after that's tight end. And I thought that was really interesting. And it's, promising for us, considering the fact that we're expected to take an offensive tackle and the safest and, most complete offensive tackle in this draft. That's still who I'm hoping for. Y'all are losing the game? Oh, no. Here, we'll flip back to their game for a minute. I'll let you see what's going on. Go, Tajay! Ooh, nice move. Oh! That was a good return.
Did you see me blocking?
Yeah, that was nice. Good job, guys.
And he gave us
Oh, y'all are on my playbook. Ugh. So it's not going to have the right suggestions. Who's calling the plays, Jack? Crap. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Because it's not going to have coach suggestions on my playbook. It's just going to... What have y'all been doing?
This play. Every time we look for plays, we go down with the same play.
Yeah. Alright, Jackie, go to Spears, quick.
You have my control.
Quick. Okay. Y'all might have to start another game. Here we go with the pick.
Well, we might have to start the game.
Because it's got... Caleb Williams, there it is. Remember, that's what everybody expected to happen. Caleb Williams goes in the first round. Because you won't be having the coach suggestions on this because it's my own custom playbook, and so it doesn't have that. It's just the same play over and over. See what I mean? So you can pick by formation if you want to try to. That's how Daddy calls the plays. If you want to try to do it like that, but you're running out of time. Call timeout. All right. I mean, that's how I choose my plays, but it's a little tougher to do for little kids. But yeah. Yeah, y'all might just want to start another game and do it with the regular Titans playbook, honestly. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so where were we? Here we are. Oh, that's freaky. Hey, look over here. That's weird, isn't it? No, it's just what I'm looking at on my monitor, and so it's through, like, lots of little S's. Ah! But, yeah, there goes Caleb Williams. Nothing surprising there. Everybody kind of expects this draft to start at number 3, where we still don't know what the Patriots are going to do. I think if things go as expected, the Patriots should take Drake May. I'm just going to put this around my neck so you guys can actually hear me. Oh, baby, here's some Play-Doh. But, yeah, so the offensive line thing, I thought that was really interesting. Statistically, offensive linemen bust, which I don't know how they were considering a bust, which there are different levels of busting, in my opinion. And that was kind of going to take me into my next topic, which is that, you know, how do you consider a bust? Because to me, I mean, someone like Marcus Mariota, I think he was a bust. But he started for the team for all 4.5 years. But, you know, he didn't pan out. So is it I wonder, like, how they're considering that. There are different levels of busting. There's somebody who's just a complete screw-up, barely, you know, is on the field for his rookie year and then is out, you know, a year or two later. Or there are guys who, you know, just never really live up to their potential but end up being role players and gone after their rookie contracts. Or there are guys who, you know, end up playing their rookie contracts and, you know, maybe not necessarily what you hope for. So, I don't know. There are different levels of busting, but it does seem like, according to Colin Cowherd, according to analytics and statistics, offensive line is the safest way to go in the first round. Wide receiver and tight end are the most dangerous choices. Something else you might see here that I've heard and thought about, you know, Drake May, I'm not saying that I am 100% certain that he's going to be better than Jaden Daniels, but his ceiling is higher. And it feels like if he goes to the right place, he's Justin Herbert. I mean, that's what I see when I see him. And it feels like, you know, yes, you can look at all the stats, and obviously, you know, obviously Daniels was better. But if you put Drake May in that offense, I mean, if you put any of these quarterbacks in that LSU offense this year, they would have probably been, you know, top 2-3 Heisman contenders. Hey, look, it's over here. See, or you can go to this camera right there, but don't. They probably don't want you to get in front. Come here. So Washington is still on the clock right now. 4 minutes left. I mean, they're expected to take Daniels. It's not saying it's a bad pick. I'm not saying I don't like Jaden Daniels. It just, for some reason, I look at him and he reminds me much more of Robert Griffin III than anybody else. I don't see Lamar Jackson. I don't see, you know, Michael Vick. Now, RG3 was great his rookie year, but he couldn't stay healthy. Daniels has that same sort of body type and so far has not been very careful about taking care of himself. He's going to have to learn how to do that much better in the NFL. And Drake May just has everything you could want, and it's about drafting for potential. You draft traits. And I know that may seem contradictory to things that I've said in the past when it comes to, you know, analyzing everything you see on tape and not factoring in, you know, or over considering things like the combine and pro day and all the numbers, but you can see that stuff on tape. I mean, you might not be able to know exactly how they did, you know, what their potential is and what their traits are based on their stats, but actually watching them play, you can see glimpses and you can see examples of what these people can be while they are in college, especially if they play at these, you know, power programs. I just really hate the way they're doing this draft coverage now, where it's like, here's Nick Saban and Phil and Kirk Herbstreit. I want to hear them, but Mike Greenberg and Mel Kiper are on the other channel. I want to hear them as well. I really, really hate this. I do not like the way they're doing this now. What are you doing, Stinkerbell? Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we talked about A.J. Brown just got a new contract, record-breaking, $32 million a year, 3-year extension. What, buddy? Oh, here, give it here. You gotta, whenever you're at the team selection thing, you gotta change the playbook. Is it? All right. What are you doing? Okay. Now, advanced settings says Tennessee Mike Vrabel. I don't know why it's going to my playbook. Okay. So it should be good now, hopefully. There you go. Oh, baby, what did you do? Honey, don't be pushing buttons, please. That stuff really doesn't matter all that much. That's good, though. Defending the short pass. It's kind of like what you're concentrating on. So, Commander's pick is in. That trade talk is obviously, nothing, which it didn't seem like that was realistic anyway. Everybody's kind of said that the draft is really going to begin here at 3. Whoa, crazy, what are you doing? Baby, look, there's Play-Doh on the floor. Pick that up, okay? Alright, so here we go. Washington Commanders pick is in.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, there it is. No surprises so far. Jaden Daniels out of LSU. Look, it feels like with all I've been talking about him lately that I'm like bashing him or people are going to think I don't like him. It's not that. It's just I really still feel like Drake May definitively has the higher ceiling, and assuming he doesn't go to the Jets or somewhere where they just destroy quarterbacks like that, he'll be the better player. Oh, baby. No, it's just those are the first 2 players that have been picked so far. So the Bears went first, and they needed a quarterback, so they took Caleb Williams. The Commanders went second. They needed a quarterback, so they took him. The Patriots are now about to go third. They also need a quarterback, so they might draft one or they might do something else. We'll have to see how it goes. Let's see. What did I have? Big camera, little camera. Yeah, there's that. Huh? The Titans picking. Tell him, Jackie. When are we picking? Why'd you just spit on your leg? Why'd you do that? Goober. Don't do that. That's nasty.
Now we can a lot more pictures. And I like that on the computers.
If y'all aren't going to play this, then I'm going to put the other...
No, I'm playing it.
You are playing it?
All of them.
Okay. See, they've got this separated now where... Can I do it like in multi-view? Also, the Sixers and Knicks game is on right now. I wonder, see what's going on there. I'm just going to check in on this real quick and see what the score is.
And this historic matchup is brought to you by
Sixers are up 44-41.
All that and more.
Alright, so this is the draft coverage on ESPN, which is honestly feels more in-depth, whereas what's on ABC is more just kind of mainstream appeal. They're going to tell like a lot more human interest stories and adversity that all these guys went through and all that kind of crap, whereas stuff on ESPN, at least from what they did last year, seems like it's more football-based. You want to hear about the actual, X's and O's specifics, more in-depth analysis stuff.
Daddy, I'm 49.
Are you? Switch it up for that for a second.
What?
Boom. I just put your game back on the screen for a minute. Alright, so here we go. This is when things might get interesting with the Patriots. Oh, and the pick is in. They did not waste any time. Yeah, it's got to be Drake May. And look, is that a great situation for him? I don't know. I mean, probably not, given that we just don't know. I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is. I love Gerard Mayo. I do think he's going to be a really good head coach. He's obviously a guy. Overall, I love him. I don't know. It depends on who their offensive coordinator is, who their quarterback's coach is. See, that was Alexa telling us it's bedtime. That we're going to get to stay up a little late tonight, right? And we're going to be good. And yeah. Anywho, so we'll see. I mean, Grandma just said something. We'll see.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
We don't have a lot of viewers right now. So, hey, but I do appreciate those of you who are on. Love you very much. Hey Arlo, introduce me to your friend in your lap. Grandma says, who's that in your lap?
At the 38, Mahomes firing complete.
Well, how about... Oh, it's the owl from Harry Potter? Well, why don't we just make up one, like Snowball? Or Blizzard. Blizzard, like a snow blizzard. Or Snow Owl. We don't know what his name is. But we'll have one by the end of the night. Stay tuned. Arctic Owl? I like it. Oh. There's Drake May. That's the quarterback I was talking about, who I still believe is the second best quarterback in the draft. He's not on the phone right now, and it says the pick is in. Is that a live look at him? If that's a live shot of him, and he's not on the phone, and they turn the pick in, then... God, if they take J.J. McCarthy, the Cardinals' phone is going to blow up. Alright, let's see.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
You better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Okay. It seemed a little iffy there for a minute. That's the right pick for them. I mean, hopefully they'll, I mean, I trust Gerard Mayo, even though we don't know, a ton of experience from him. Oh, can you not hear me? Here, how's that? But, I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, hell, I'm sitting here at a computer. Who is the offensive staff for Patriots? Alex Van Pelt. I don't know who he is. Oh, he comes from the Browns organization. I guess he was their quarterback's coach. Yeah, quarterback's coach. Which, if he had anything to do with Joe Flacco last year, then you gotta like him on that. Yeah, they're showing Caleb Williams in a Bears jersey already. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they develop him properly, this dude is as good this dude can be better than Caleb Williams. I'm not saying I think he will, but I look at him and I see Justin Herbert. Other people might look at him and see Will Levis. I didn't like Will Levis, honestly. He was my least favorite of those top quarterback prospects last year, and thank God I was wrong about that. So I didn't like him as a draft prospect last year, but he proved me wrong so far. I really think and hope that I was wrong about him. But Drake May reminds me of him a little bit too. He's got that Josh Allen, Justin Herbert sort of just rocket arm, that sort of ceiling, that raw potential, and if he goes to the right place where they can properly develop him, which, New England, God knows they don't have a lot to work with there. Their offensive line is, not going to be as good as it was last year. Their receiver room, I think they've still got Juju, maybe, and Kendrick Bourne. I don't know. Are you the Chiefs or the Niners on this game, Jackie? Huh? You're the Niners? Alright, so everybody seems pretty excited about that. I like Drake May. now here's where I always said the draft was going to get interesting, because this is what I expected the way it was going to go. This is what I had in my mock drafts and all that. Man, I hope it doesn't. Here's what's going to be really interesting. Does Minnesota jump up here with Arizona? Do they just go ahead and take Marvin Harrison Jr.? Do they do what some people have been saying and take Malik Neighbors? Do the Giants get a little antsy and go ahead and give up something to move up 2 spots to prevent Minnesota or the Raiders or the Broncos from doing it? I don't know. I mean, from what I've heard earlier today and throughout the last couple of days, it seems like Arizona, what they have heard at least today, they haven't gotten any super impressive offers. So we'll see. In my opinion, those 3 now are the 3 starting quarterbacks that were available are now off the board. I'm not a huge fan of J.J. McCarthy's, although I think he can be good. I think his ceiling, though, is probably like a really athletic Kirk Cousins, which is a damn good quarterback. But, you know, that's... If he goes to Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota, they can probably get that out of him. So they're not trading back, according to Adam Schefter. Oh, here come the obvious Larry Fitzgerald comparisons. And the pick is in, so nothing yet. Now, here's where I'm going to get nervous, guys, is after this pick, because the Chargers are the one team that might steal the guy I want. Yeah, that's Marvin Harrison Jr. His daddy used to catch passes from Peyton Manning for the Colts. Hey, what? Named Manny? Oh. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick potty break. I'll be right back.
Daddy, how about you switch it around?
Okay, here. I'll put it on Jackie's game while I'm in the bathroom. There you go. What?
What makes a true number 1? And he said, from the outside lane, outside the numbers, you know your goal is hard, and he can make the catch anyway. Marvin Harrison Jr. was still for these guys. He's up for that kind of responsibility. Think about it this year. He had a higher average rate than Max's production.
Oh, I got an idea.
He's a stud. I can see the commission starting to make its way up the tunnel here again. There had been so much speculation in weeks leading up to this. Could this be the spot? If someone would trade up to take the fourth quarterback in this draft, they did. With the 4th pick, the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr. It was projected. Think about all the receivers that come out of the the only one that's a 2-time All-American. In fact, he was out of his first game both times. Plus, he won the Super Bowl 144 for the past 2 seasons. 28 touchdowns. By the way, he's outdone his dad. Marvin Sr. with 19 and 6. Not bigger than Marvin Harrison Sr. Marvin Harrison Sr. 5'11 and a half, 181. Marvin Harrison Jr. 6'3 and a quarter, 210. Marvin Harrison ran 4.33. Marvin Harrison Jr. not that fast. Marvin Harrison Sr. 12, a 19th pick overall, 96 here. Marvin Harrison Jr. the 4th pick overall. You see the body control, the ability to adjust, and be a power forward in the red zone.
Alright, we got to see what the Chargers are going to do here. Because the Chargers and maybe the Giants are the 2 teams that could take our guy, so we don't want them to get him. What about it? The Ravens aren't picking until pretty late tonight. Y'all will probably already go to bed.
Come on.
I know, it's still a school night though. Thank you. So, for those of you who were listening to the podcast, you know, I am still very much a believer in this guy, that he is the best receiver in the draft. Okay, buddy, that's enough. What a... Of course, they're going to show that. Excuse me. We'll sing some songs after the Titans pick, okay?
Since they're the people we like.
Yeah. What?
Can you play that song after the Titans? The Jack White one that you listened in the car.
Which one? Yeah, after the Titans pick, we'll turn on some music and we'll do some karaoke and stuff.
Can you turn the little TV up? I can't even hear it.
No, buddy, because I want to be able to hear this, which I really can't really anyway, but I need to go put your stuff in the dryer, baby. Get down. Alright, we're going to go back to this.
What's 7 plus 9? What's 7 plus 3?
You know what that is. Baby, quit jumping on the couch. Look, we got 2 more picks ahead, and then the Titans will pick, and then we can start playing games and singing songs and stuff, okay? So stay tuned if you want to see that. Alright. Baby, you're about to get in trouble. Quit doing that. Don't be running and jumping up there. Come here. You want to help me do something? Come here, Stinkerbell. That's interesting. What? 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 Let's see. What do you think the Titans should do at number 7? What kind of football player should they pick? What do you think?
I think they should pick I think they should. Daddy, I think the Titans should pick the quarterback from the quarterback number 16 from the Vols. I think they should pick him.
I don't know who that is.
No, the guy that was really good at throwing that where they practiced. He's talking about
probably not Nico, but the other one. I can't even think of his name right now. It's not. There aren't going to be any Vols drafted in the first round this year, I don't think. But the one that we're looking for, that Daddy's expecting, is an offensive lineman. Remember Minions. Remember we were talking about, baby. Yeah. Honey. Quit. Yeah, don't touch any of this, okay?
I can't see the game.
I know, she's pushing buttons over here.
Ferrari.
What?
Ferrari.
I guess they all went to commercial at the same time.
Is this thing on? I think it's on. Okay.
Why is it? This is the ESPN one. Ooh, hey. Hello. Here, I'm gonna put your game back on, Jackie, because nothing's happening right now, okay? Alright, so the Chargers pick is in.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know, it's still gonna be a minute before they announce it.
Uh-oh.
This is actually one I had in my mock draft, them trading down, but I guess nobody was willing to give up too much. Honey, no, get back from up. No, you're gonna mess with the plugs, okay?
Okay.
Get back under here. Babe,
Dad.
come back under here.
Dad.
What?
Who do you think the Titans are gonna pick?
I think they're gonna pick Joe Alt, an offensive tackle from Notre Dame, but he might go to the Chargers or the Giants before us if they pick him, and we won't be able to get him, and then we'll just have to see. There's Caleb Williams. Look how excited he is. And there's Jaden Daniels. There's Drake May. Boy, he's going to be spending his whole career compared to Tom Brady. 4 QBs have never been drafted. So ain't going to happen this year.
Daddy, I'm practicing as a Titan.
Are you about ready for bed, little lady? You seem like you're tired.
No, I want my tablet.
Alright, well, go, get it, but put your headphones on, okay? Will you do that, please? That's true.
I pressed Y, A, X, Dad, the ticket is in Chargers. Uh-oh, Chargers might pick. Dad, listen. Oh, guys, help me. Help me back here. Help me.
With the fifth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft,
Quit.
the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt.
Son of a bitch.
Notre Dame.
Oh, stop doing that.
There goes that. Hey, did you please quit? Well, maybe we can trade back now. Hopefully somebody will be calling and be willing to give up enough for us to trade back. It makes no sense to spend a 5th overall pick on a left tackle that you're going to try to convert to right tackle. Makes no sense to spend the 5th overall pick on a right tackle. Whatever. Here you go, baby doll. Oops. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry. Hello, buddy. You have to stop.
Daddy, whatever I said.
Here, you want to use Spider-Man shirt? Not working.
Maybe you can go home.
Could it be on Arlo's controller somehow? I saw you doing something over here and signing in and out.
Play the game.
Well, this is going to be interesting now. Oh, turn it off. Turn it off.
EA Sports in the game.
Not right now. Let's see what's going to happen these next couple picks.
I tricked you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the quarterback that people were saying the Giants wanted has just fallen in their laps. This ought to be interesting. Yeah. They've already made the pick, so it's not going to be a trade. So honestly, at this point, if I'm the Titans, I'm either taking Fashanu or I'm trading back if anybody's given up enough to make it worth doing that.
There we go.
If J.J. McCarthy is not drafted here, then maybe Minnesota will want to give up a little bit to move up 4 spots. Maybe the Broncos would want to give up some to jump ahead of Minnesota. Or the Raiders, same thing. That would be my thing. Or take Fashanu, or I guess you could take Malik Neighbors, who I do think is going to be a star receiver. It's just, who's going to play left tackle for us then? And we'd have to hope we can address that in the second round. Which there are lots of really good offensive linemen in the first, 50, top 50 players or so in the draft, so it's not impossible that we could still get a good one in the second round. We'll see how it goes. Wow. Buddy, I kind of just went through all of that.
Daddy, every time Henry gets off of them...
I don't know who they're going to... Maybe him, although it's just not what we need. I think he's a very good player, but this is probably... He's going to go there. That's going to leave us probably taking Fashanu, the left tackle, out of Penn State if we don't trade back. But they might take J.J. McCarthy here, in which case, Malik Neighbors falls in our lap, and yeah, we'll see. Alright, who are the Giants taking? I'm betting it's Malik Neighbors. Yep. So that leaves us with our top 2 options now taken in the first 2 picks in front of us. I don't know what we do here. It's Fashanu, or I hope they don't take J.C. Latham. That's what I've seen in some mock drafts. The ones that had Joe Alt already off the board, a lot of them, they had us either taking Neighbors or Latham. Neighbors is no longer an option. I really, really hope we can trade back here, honestly. We don't have a 3rd round pick this year, so it'd be nice to, move back a little bit and add some more draft capital. We can still get a really good offensive tackle, even moving back several picks in the 1st round, and maybe add, another 3rd rounder, depending on how far. If it's Minnesota, you got to think they'd at least give a 3rd rounder, probably a 2nd rounder, to try to jump up right now and get their quarterback. So, let's see. That was exactly what I said too. Jamar Chase was my player comp for him as well. Man, this sucks. I don't know about that. What are you doing, Jackie? What? I'm not laughing at you, it was just funny. It was cute. Alright, 5 minutes and 43.21 seconds on the clock. We've got to be taking calls, right? J.J. McCarthy is still sitting there. Take whatever Minnesota's offering, because it's going to include the 11th pick. I can't imagine that they'd give up 11 and 23 just to move up 4 spots. but they might to get the guy they want at the most important position in the sport. And they'll at least, you got to think, give up a second-round pick, give us 11 and a second-rounder. That'd be worth doing. Let's move back 4 spots, still probably get Fashanu. Yeah. Are you getting tired? No. Just hiding. Is it?
And so when you have that kind of ability, hey, I can see why they go up together. And then elite body control and great hands. You want to talk about vice grips? Absolutely. He will smash it down. Jamar had some issues early on in his rookie year. He cleaned those up. He made those kind of circumstances.
I don't know. I mean, that clock keeps running, and the fact that it hasn't said the pick is in yet leads me to believe that we are taking calls and maybe trying to work out a deal to move back. I've said, all along, I have said, if it somehow turns out that Alt and Neighbors are both off the board, then I would either take Fashanu or I would rather just trade back and acquire more picks. You know, we gave our 3rd-round pick last year to trade up to move and get Will Levis, so we don't have a 3rd-rounder right now. We could definitely use some more draft capital, especially, you know, we've got a lot of holes to fill on this team. Here, Jackie, you want me to play with you, buddy? I'll do something to occupy my mind until we... Oh, okay, you just want to take turns with it? Or do you want to go first? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I do it right now.
Go. Oh, the pick is in, so we didn't trade back. It's got to be Fashanu, right? I mean, up until a month ago, everybody had, well, maybe 2 months ago, pretty much everybody had him as the #1 tackle in the draft.
Can you do this to do that one?
Okay. Here, can I do it? If I just say try again, can I use my controller, you think? And of course, it's going to go to commercial on our pick. No, I can't, buddy. Let's see. I'll use your controller.
Yeah, I'll use yours.
Well,
And I'll keep yours.
Okay, you keep it safe for me. Thank you.
Go.
Go. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
You can't catch me. You gotta stop.
I know. Oh, man, he's slowed way down. Boom. And... Ah!
Nothing wrong with taking it to the bar.
Where's the other one? There it is. Go. Boom. Oh, no.
We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Ah! Oh, boy, I'm out of energy. I know, buddy. We gotta wait and see. Oh, yeah, he's totally out of energy. Oh, alright. Yeah, I got bronze.
Now it's your turn to pick the one we're doing.
You go ahead, you can pick it.
Who cruises on?
Anytime that I want to change lanes, I just simply touch the directional, and that's it. It was very easy to learn. It is something that I use
Alright,
every
let's see
day.
how this goes. Man, I can't believe Minnesota's just staying put there at 11.
I want to do this one. Hard to learn.
Let's see if anybody else is actually on right now and not on commercial. I guess they all just go to commercial. Go, Jackie, go. Get it. Oh. I don't know why it has this guy as the one. He's not even. There you go. Go, Jackie, go. Go, Jackie, go. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. There you go.
Fries are always hot and crispy. So Toby says every day is now
Friday. Tuesday.
Friday.
Wednesday.
Friday.
Get the fries. Other fries wish they could be.
So it's gotta be Fashanu, right? Don't be a doomsday. But you know what? Maybe it'll be like last year where we end up picking a player and that I didn't really like, but he turns out good, like Will Levis. Here's to have.
I got silver!
Yeah!
Your turn, Daddy.
Okay.
I love getting toys.
Okay, thank you.
The quarterback's not as far as he is. Oh, you just killed. Get off me. Get off me. Nice. Yeah, I was a big tackle.
Brock Bowers is an interesting one. He doesn't.
Took him off. They can't do that.
Why are they coming at me like this? Oh no! Oh! Ah! I can't believe I made it.
Oh man, you missed the hot spot.
That's okay. Just try to take Brock Bowers through it. I don't care. Here you go, Jackie.
You got silver.
Alright, here it is. Just take Fashanu, right?
The Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Hey, buddy, you go ahead. Oh, this is mine. I don't know what to tell you.
That is so dumb. Now nobody's.
Yeah, I agree. Here, you want to call John now?
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't have any idea what they're thinking. That makes no sense at all. I don't get it. I do not get it. Hey, by the way, we're doing. Did I text you? We're doing the live thing right now. We're doing the live thing on the YouTube right now. Okay, here. Jack wants to say hi to Memphis real quick. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? Nobody's gonna like it. I'm just in my room playing the football game.
I mean, he's a right tackle. Maybe he'll be a really good one. I don't get it. A right tackle at 7th overall. That means that nobody was offering anything worthwhile.
Oh, they're FaceTiming.
Oh, it's Sean. He's FaceTiming.
They're FaceTiming.
Can you see him?
I can't see you guys. The lights are off.
Here's our new right tackle, guys.
You guys want
How will you set the tone for this new look Titans offense?
Yeah, I mean, day one.
you guys want to come over?
Loyal to the standard of what Alabama is, is by working hard and being the first one in, last one to leave, and doing everything.
Come over if you want.
All right, JC, congratulations.
Alright, guys, so you have an official record of it right here. Not saying I hate the pick as a player, just saying you could have gotten him 10 picks later. Or somebody as good or better. Makes Fashion is still on the board. Hell, even Fuaga as well now. I mean, unless they're planning on moving him to the left side, unless they are certain that he can play and can convert to left tackle, which I've read some people think he can. this makes no sense. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be a bad player. He might. I mean, honestly, he seems like a really good player at the right tackle position. But it just seems crazy to take a right tackle at 7th overall. Just like, last year we ended up taking a guard at 12 overall, which felt too high, but we all thought at the time he was going to be able to play left tackle. Of course, that did not work out. Now, it's still a possibility that maybe we're going to move Skoronsky now that there's a new regime in town. Maybe Skoronsky moves back to the outside, which was his position all through college. I don't know, but I still know that as of now, we don't have anybody to protect Will Levis's blind side. And we didn't acquire any more picks in a trade. We still don't have a 3rd-round pick. We still have needs on the defensive line, and our biggest need is still there. Alright, can I talk to him for a second? Okay. Hey, man. What are y'all doing? I got my face on it. Oh, who? Memphis does? What kind? I just don't get it. I just do not get it. I think J.C. Latham seems like a really good right tackle. We don't have anybody on the left side still. Unless you're planning on putting Skoronsky out there, or hoping that Petit Frere can take a big step forward and go out there. Holy cow! Oh, wow.
Is he really good?
He can be, but they just spent a ton of money. Oh, man, I wonder what I've got a friend who's a really big Falcons fan. I gotta see how he feels about that. I mean, I like him. I think he'll be good, but that's just surprising after you've given Kirk Cousins 4 years and all that money, and obviously he's not going to play for 4 full years, and, this guy's, you're hoping, going to be the future. It's not bad, but it just seems like, they were going to go with somebody who was going to help him win now. But hey, I mean, if you think that this is as good as the guy that is going to be the future of your franchise, you don't mess around. You just go ahead and take him. If that's how they feel about him, and he can be that. Like, I see Tua Tagovailoa. That's been my comp all along. It's not just because of the left-handed thing. It's not just because that he's injury-prone either. He can excel in an offense where he has protection, where it's timing-based, where he's got some good skill players, which God knows they do in Atlanta. He could be good there. He could be really good. He could be the future of that franchise. So it's not a bad pick. It's just surprising because it's not somebody who's going to help him win right now. I got to find out how my resident Falcons fan feels about that.
When he went to Washington in 2 years, he was 25-3. He threw for over 90 yards and 67 touchdowns. He was all up for the Heisman last year.
Just, it's something. Yeah, it sounds like his belly button. It's not a big deal. He's going to be fine. Just, no, it's not like awesome. Yeah, he said it's nothing serious. He'll be fine. Yeah, he's maybe going to be better than all, but just it's a matter of that he played on the right side all through college. And there's no reason to think that a right tackle all through college is going to switch. Good job, buddy. Is going to switch to the left side in the NFL. If anything, it happens the other way. A guy starts on the left side because usually you're going to start your best, at least pass protector and best overall offensive lineman or tackle on the left side. And maybe they do, you know, Alabama's always just churning out great offensive linemen, so, but as a right tackle, yeah, I do think he's got the potential to be very, very good. It just doesn't make sense when I feel like Fashanu was kind of as good as just about anybody. He's got a higher ceiling than any of them, including Joe Alt. Joe Alt was the safest pick. Fashanu's got a higher ceiling than any of them. So why not take a chance on a left tackle with a super high ceiling who, up until a couple months ago, everybody agreed was the best offensive lineman in the draft? Look, I just, I don't know. I'll adjust to it. That's part of being a fan. It's what you do, no matter what your team does, no matter how you feel about it in the moment, you adjust to it. Hey, before the preseason even started, I was a Will Levis fan, and I did not like him going into the draft. And I was dead wrong about him. So God knows I do not always know this stuff. It just is surprising to me. It felt like trading back would have been the best thing, especially given that Atlanta, people had to know that they were at least considering a quarterback. So Minnesota's going to let them take somebody. But yeah, McCarthy's still on the board, so I guess they're thinking they're going to sit tight and get their guy. So maybe there really wasn't a decent offer to trade back. But still, I would have taken Fashanu. That's just me. J.C. Latham seems like a mauler and an elite right tackle. It's just not the biggest position that we need right now, and that's the more important position. But again, it does seem like he's going to be a really good right tackle. And God knows we need all the help we can get on the offensive line, so he's probably going to be a good player. I'm just going to have to adjust to it. Rome Odunze. Yep. He's another one I'm not crazy about, but I hope he works out. And it's a good pairing to give your new brand new franchise quarterback his brand new #1 rookie and start them off together. You know, as a guy that most people consider an elite, you know, ex-receiver. Oh, buddy. Yeah. So we're going to do some karaoke now. What do you want to sing?
Yeah.
But you don't you sing a song that you know. Well, I don't okay, so that way I can still hopefully hear the TV. Alright, y'all want to sing a song? Jump on the couch. I am. I should stand on though. Oh, okay. Oh, the Vikings just traded up one spot. So what did they give up in the one spot over there? They're gonna get their guy. I mean, let me try to connect that to my phone. Alright, fans, we're gonna do some, what's this called? No, I mean, I don't know.
All right, thank you, Rome. You just caught balls from quarterback Caleb Williams just last week. How
Yes, they
excited are you?
I'm thrilled. You know, I got to watch him play across the sideline, how special he is. So I'm so excited to get to work from day one and go do something special.
Is this Bears staff done to create a foundation for success?
Well, this has been surprising. I'll say that. It has definitely been surprising.
Determined
What are we doing here?
tenacious and I can get along with them. So they've been doing that for a while, but it's another piece of the puzzle.
Congrats, Ron. Happy for you.
Thank you. Go Bears.
Alright. Now it's Sissy's turn. Alright, Sissy, what song do you want? Alright, friends, if anybody's still watching out there, we are doing karaoke now. Curious to see what other Titans fans are saying. So, Bleacher Report, who does not know much about football in my opinion, but Bleacher Report gives us an A- for the pick. But yeah, honestly, somebody just made a good point on here. And after the song, after Sissy's done with her song, I'll make this point that somebody just said on here. Alright, let's pause it, okay?
Get older and wider and harder and tighter.
Listen,
And nephew of fallen hero.
look, they're gonna let the kid probably make the pick. You wanna hear him make the pick? Look, let's watch this. Remember, we're not gonna be whiny, right? I'll turn it back on after this, okay? I mean, I know who it's gonna be, but...
We salute him and thank his family and TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, which offers care to those grieving the loss of a military loved one. I'm now going to turn this over to Sergeant Ewing's nephew, Asher, to announce the pick in honor of his uncle.
He's gonna get to announce their new quarterback. That's gonna be a cool memory forever.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select.
He might be. He's going to a good place.
There's a Mulder funny reminder.
Yay! Good job, baby.
Week after week after week. So when they call on him under pressure, get outside the pocket.
And instead, they're going to go ahead and take Brock Bowers. Or they'll take Fashion New. Shanu, I don't know. I still don't know how you say his name. Alright, well, I'm going to turn it down. What's the song called? Down Straight? Down Straight? Alright, we're going to take a break.
Every fight I'm slapping jokes.
I like it.
Get them off the feet.
And I just like it.
Proud to see about the place. Wait for me to stop the show. Hot the cowboy across the road. Whoa! My mama said when I was younger, the captain It's just my freedom. American place. I just want to play. And you about to play. Did my trees to get my teeth? My starter. Yes, I have take up. Yes, I'm ready now. Here for October time. God gives the world the time to choose. Yeah, all the time. But it's really to stop the show. I have to try the right across the road. Whoa! When I was younger, I came that I took it all away, I give it all away. You take my freedom, and you say you can't, but I can't away. I don't want to die, I was about to quit. No need to be there. I tell me what to do. No. Now I gotta take my blues. Move on, TSaW. Take my freedom. And you change the game about American flag. It's too much easier for you. About to agree. Too much trees to get my day. Don't try into the air. I have my cape off. You know the world, get it all away. You trying to go in the box. I built my freedom. And you stop the play. Get my days. Out into the air. I hold my dreams.
Good job, guys. Oh, there he goes. That's the one I wanted. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
What? Who was he playing with?
He's going to the Jets to protect Aaron Rodgers.
Hey guys.
That's what it seems like most people seem to think about him now, that he's not pro ready. I don't know how opinions changed on him so much, so quickly, but maybe quit.
So, every fight I've got
Look, the camera for this is up here, or you can look into this camera over here.
I'll look at that camera.
Look over there. Look at the screen. You want me to do it? Watch. You watch over there.
Again, Dad, you can't get it. Look at me.
Here, do it. Go. Watch Jackie. Jackie's gonna do it. Oh.
That's what I can double one.
Whoa. Guys, it's 9:30. We need to start getting ready to go to bed, settle down.
No, I want baby night.
Sissy, you unplugged the thing. Is it back now? Is it working now?
There's nothing better
Get
than a
down.
game.
Yeah, I guess so, because hung up.
My spilling tastes great. Never understood this argument.
Sissy must have unplugged the microphone. Okay. Did you hear that last thing I said? Well, here, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to say it again. Okay. So, Sissy was messing with the chair, and this headset has the microphone that we're using, and she unplugged it, I guess. But anyway, for those of you who didn't hear, I just asked her why her shorts were wet, and she said, "It wasn't me, Jackie peed in my pants." What? Sissy, did somebody pee in your shorts? Jackie peed in your shorts?
Welcome back to the 2024 NFL Draft. Are now to make 6 quarterbacks. A historic draft in 52nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
Wow. I had that one on my mock draft too, but I didn't think they did it. So that's 6 quarterbacks on the first 6 picks, and still somehow at number 7 we end up with a piece of... Alright guys, I think we're going to need to start winding down here. I actually had this in my mock draft, but as we got closer, I really didn't think they were going to do it. But, I mean, they knew the Raiders were right behind them, too. Penix was already off the board. And I said all along, Bo Nix, I'm not a huge believer in him, but if there's somewhere he can be successful, it feels like he would fit with Sean Payton. With all the, you know, line of scrimmage checks and all the stuff, he can do that stuff. Like, he's got the mind for the game. He's got the leadership. He's got the presence. He can do all that kind of stuff. He can be accurate, like, you know, a maybe lesser version of a Drew Brees. He's not going to wow you with his arm or athleticism, but in the right situation, he might be pretty good. But I just still can't believe that 6 of the first 12 picks were quarterbacks. 3 of the first 6 picks before us were quarterbacks. And still, somehow, we end up with an uninspired pick, it feels like to me, at best. Whatever. I hope I'm wrong. Again, I was wrong about Will Levis. Yeah. It's okay. Don't be nice to each other, okay? Listen, we're going to need to go ahead and turn off our live episode, okay? Do you guys want to come say anything to all our friends?
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. This is hopefully going to turn out to be a good night for all the fan bases in the NFL, including my Titans again. I think Latham's a good player, can be a really good right tackle. It just seems, I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it in the morning. I bet you by tomorrow morning I'll feel a lot better about it. It's just, and that's part of being a fan, right? You adjust. You adjust, no matter what it is. But anyway, good night, everybody. Good night to Mom, Scotty, John, everyone who watched us tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful draft. We might do this again on Saturday, just depending on how things go. That's right, baby doll. All right, guys. We'll see you again.